I'll get about 25 minutes. Real interesting article. They had the whole Instagram survey. About a third of all young ladies who get on Instagram have more anxiety or depression due to Instagram. This is really not Instagram, but it is an online thing, and that is 4 ways to protect your mental health when dating online. I'm going to give you to them. We got about 5 minutes here.
There you go.
It's research from Harvard University found that high levels of dopamine, one of the feel-good chemicals in our brain and related hormone, are released during attraction, which can make people feel energetic and euphoric. Obviously, when you're on a dating app and you have someone respond to something of you, it feels good. That's why we love Twitter, because we get retweeted, we get follows and everything else. Number 1, seeking validation. If you feel great sadness when you don't hear from a match, or feel low if you're not getting attention from someone else, then you might actually see, and you're seeking validation through your own dating app. You're not really looking to date anything. You just want to see if anyone thinks you're good looking, or as online dating statistics show that 50% of online dating matches do not message back. You should not rely on this platform as a healthy medium for self-validation. Got anything you want to add there?
No, I'm glad that they gave that statistic, right? Yep. Don't expect it, because it's not going to happen all the time.
Yeah. Whilst dedicating time to finding love is great, make sure that pleasing other people does not take priority over your own well-being. And I think this happens a lot. We're always doing profiles, making sure we get the best pick, making sure that you lie about the things you're not proud of.
That's right.
This can apply to your behavior, both with dating and outside of the swipe, right? If you're hanging on to someone's every message, agreeing with them, and acting out what they say, that is a telltale sign of a power dynamic that can be very, very damaging. So
it also puts you. Someone didn't like that. Hotline. No, that also puts you in a really difficult position, because now you're living 2 lives, right? You're living the online dating life, and you have to hold true to that, and then you live your rest of day-to-day life, and that creates anxiety in of itself.
Dealing with rejection. A previous study published by the University of North Texas found that dating app users report low self-esteem and low psychological well-being from frequent rejection, particularly from us. Men don't take rejection well. It's important to acknowledge and confront feelings of rejection. Surround yourself with family and friends. Talk through your feelings and let others support you and make sense of your experience. And again, 50% of people don't respond back, so you're getting rejected basically half the time.
That was great.
That also goes for radio sales.
Those are telltale. Those are the number 1 recommendations for dealing with rejection, particularly learning something from it. And people hate that, but it's super important to know why you were rejected and understand, because most of the times it's not just you that was rejected, and to learn something from it, because then what it does is it processes the rejection as a discovery experience, not as a negative experience. That's why it's important.
Also, and finally, you're not disposable. She talks about trying to keep the positive and fun platforms dating app users can enjoy the gamified aspects of online dating that should keep a focus on matching with the care to help forge meaningful connections and possibly discourage the opportunity to be ghosted. She said dating can make you feel like you're disposable, as many flick through profiles and dates as fast as they possibly can go. That's something that you're part of. So realize that when you're dating somebody, chances are you're one of about 20. Not to say they're dating 20, but you're one of about 20 people
that got selected.
You're America's Got Talent. You're standing with 100. You're standing backstage with 150 other people that are all trying to get Simon Cowell to say I like you and get you to the next round.
Really good.
So realize that if you're on a dating app, you're one of about 20 or 25 other women that this individual is looking at, and that's your right to do the same thing.
That is something that is a generational difference.
Yep.
And it's one that I do think, as much as there's anxiety, I do think our kids, our younger generation, they understand that. They understand that it's a volume thing. When we grew up, it was not because you got 1 shot or 2 shots, or if you're
you dated one person. If it was going well, you were good,
right?
And then if it wasn't going particularly well, maybe you date another. You play the field,
right? Well, now you're playing the field, but the field is like 5 million, and you're one of many. And that, I mean, look, as long as you're okay, you're good.
This is Kurre and Klapow on Tony Kurre Radio.